Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. Oh my God, you guys, it's already May. How did it get to be May 7th? It's like, what? Oh my gosh, we're already 7 days into May. So I want to share with you guys, we were just talking a little bit about mindset and setting goals and how what you tell yourself is really, really key. So I was just sharing one thing really quick is that when I earned my first top director trip, on paper, it did not look like anything we could do. Like the company didn't call me to say, hey, congratulations, you're on target. Who's going to go with you? Or here's our excursions. They didn't contact me at all. I'm not sure my national thought I was going to be able to do it either, but I was determined to do it. I knew I could do it. And so my mindset, what I told myself was I'm all in. Like I am 200% all in. What I told myself is I can do this. Every day I just had to go see one more person, facial one more person, do one more sharing event. If I looked at how much we had to do by June 30th, honestly, not only did it make me nauseous, but it made me freeze. And I don't work well that way. So I just said, okay, I'm going to break it down. What can I do today? Who's the one person I can talk to? Who else is working on a goal? Because the only way our unit achieves a big goal like that is when everyone else is working on their goals. And so that trip was not my success. That trip was all of us pulling together as a team. Does that make sense? So I want to tell you guys, anything is possible. Again, what do you tell the mindset? What are you telling yourself? And number 3 is you've got to get into action. So I'm going to give you a general rule of thumb. That's the golden tip. You guys want a tip that's 100% foolproof? I guarantee you my annual salary last year that this will work. You ready? 8 faces a week. Eight new faces a week, literally.
Over the age of 18.
Well, yeah, of course, but 8 faces a week will give you everything you want in this company: a car, DIQ, directorship, cash, cruises, a trip, educational accounts. You've got credit card debt of $10,000. Great. Start doing 8 faces a week. See, if I look at 36 or 40 faces, sometimes that's like, whoa, how am I going to do that many? I'm busy. 8 faces a week. If you've got a crazy week, do a super Saturday. Do 2 parties of 4 people back to back on a Saturday. I think Carrie McCurdy one of you just in this last week or two held, I think, 2 or 3 parties in a day. And honestly, if you're dressed cute, you might as well go from one house to the next house. I mean, right? You're already on a roll. So 8 faces a week will give you everything you want in this company. Now, if you want to go fast, you want to do DIQ in a month, you want to just like literally blow the socks off, then yeah, probably 10 to 12 faces a week would be a better number. But 8 faces a week will give you Star Consultant. It'll literally take you anywhere you want to go. So I'm super excited. We are doing a product launch tonight. The summer stuff is almost here. We've got a beautiful red jacket debut to do. We've got a DIQ to celebrate. So I'm super, super excited. Thank you all for joining us. And let's just go straight to the DIQ. Miss Carrie McCurdy, who is in her 3rd month of director qualifications, building a fabulous team. She's already got a new red jacket on her team now, which is exciting. Mary Kay used to say, if you debut with 3 reds, your path is golden. Like you are going to be working with people who are going to be moving up and working on their goals. So Carrie, share a little bit about what it feels like to be in 3rd month DIQ. Look at you, how sharp you look with your red lipstick and your red jacket. I appreciate you. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with you and how you're doing.
Well, aside from having a wedding in a week and a half.
Yes, your daughter picked this month to get married.
Yes, she did. And we have the RV in the front yard and my husband's working on it. But I did 2 parties. I made $1,200.
Did you do those on the same day?
No, I did one Saturday and one today at 11.
Okay, wow. So 2 parties and you sold how much?
$1,200.
$1,200. Okay, how many total faces?
7.
Okay, so here you guys go. Let's say that's all she did for the week. Okay, 7 faces a week, $1,200. Do 1,200 times 4. That's $4,800. Okay, if 2,400 that's going in Carrie's pocket, could anybody use $2,400? I'm just asking. Could anybody use $2,400 in 4 weeks?
Yes,
I could. Shalane's going, I would. So yeah, I'd love to have an extra $2,400. So congratulations. So Carrie, how did that feel? 2 parties. What was the story you told yourself after those 2 parties? I need to be doing this every week.
Well, my husband said, so $750 a week and you could support yourself. I said, are you telling me something here? But anyway.
Well, Quentin really believes in you. So how did it feel when you, and after 2 parties to sell $1,200?
Oh, I was jazzed. Because I actually sold 2 repair sets and 3 3D sets. So I'm always happy when I sell
5
sets.
customers on skincare. That is the blue blood of our business. Good for you. So how are you feeling about just DIQ in general? I know you're super excited.
I'm good. I'm good. Working on recruits, but I just keep having parties and figuring they'll come in between it. So that's all my goal is.
There
Just
you
for
go.
educational purposes, Carrie, I would love to hear, how did you book them and how did you get your hostess to bring the people?
Well, both of these one was at my daughter's solar swimming gym. And I always tell them they can bring up to 6 people. So, and
So
then
how did I want to hear the conversation.
What was the incentive, Carrie? Did you offer her a hostess credit or?
well, no, they won.
Okay,
I do the thing in the boot.
Okay, so
And
these were from a booth.
everybody
These were from an
wins.
event.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so either they win the actual item I'm giving out or they win $50, which to me is $25. So I don't care. And 99% of the time when I tell them they can have 6 people, they have 4 to 6 people. I've had occasionally people go, can I have 8? I'm like, sure. It's a little bit more crazy, but yeah. I use the text. I send their e-flyer and a text out to send with them. And 99% of the time, I get them pre-profiled before. So I know, I mean, the people come in kind of knowing who I am aside from the actual hostess.
So the hostess is sending that out saying, please contact my consultant, Carrie, at this
Mhm.
number with your skin type. You guys, honestly, I wish I had learned that tip 25 years ago because I used to feel like I was chasing my hostess to get phone numbers. And now
Yep.
when the hostess sends it out and people text you, hey, I'm
They
speaking
just
to you, I'm
text you.
coming.
It just comes in. I actually told Shalane to do it that way because they just text you. If they get that paper that tells them to do it, the script, no problem.
Yep.
Now, if they do have language barriers, it's a little harder. But most of them will hop on the phone or their daughter will hop on the phone and ask the questions for them.
Nice.
But yeah.
Well,
I,
we're very excited because Carrie's going to have a lot of wins. She'll be crossing the stage as a brand new director debuting. She will also be, hopefully, unless, and this happened a couple years ago, but hopefully she will stay #1. She's been currently sitting #1 in Janice's national area. So hopefully, she'll stay as #1. And I want to acknowledge Janine for being #11 and Shalane for being #17. In Janice's top 20 because you all get recognition at seminars. So, Carrie, we're super excited for you. I know you're building a great team and that momentum though, those 2 parties, remember how I was talking to you guys at the 6 o'clock training about mindset? It's those 2 parties that build that confidence. And I will tell you guys, I still have 0 parties. Every once in a blue moon, you have a 0 party. You don't take it personal. You don't, well, like they didn't like me, they didn't like the product. No, you know what? It's no different than the lady at Costco who says, would you like to sample this cheese? And you're like, no, thank you. You don't think she cries? You don't think every time someone says no to her sample, she cares? That's her job, is to hand out samples. So don't take stuff personal when stuff happens. So Carrie, congratulations on your $1,200 in sales. Super, super excited. And with that, I'm going to jump to Cecile really quick. Cecile, you are brand new. Carrie and I and Shalane all went. We had 4 Mary Kay people and 4 guests. So the guests were almost outnumbered. But we went on and we did your kickoff party. Do you want to share really quick about the results of your kickoff party and how you felt about it?
Okay. Well, the total at the end of the night was around like $125. I
You mean
was super
$1,025?
stoked. There was only 1,025.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was super
$1,000
stoked
party.
about having 4 people. 3 of them were doing the repair facial, and then 1 was doing just a regular time wise. I was actually reluctant to think that they would actually be buying anything because I just said, come over, just like help support me. And they're really good friends. They really wanted to support me. I didn't have any expectations. I said, if you like it, you know, no pressure, just come. And I arrived home. I had a whole spread of food, which at the end of the night, no one ate except for finger food. So, and we even had wine, but everyone was so engrossed in doing the facial and were really interested in learning what was being said. And it was just a great, the party started late, but it still ended up to be a great result. So I really enjoyed it, and it was a big eye opener for me. And so my takeaway was that I still have a lot to learn, but I'm just trying not to beat myself up and saying like, hey, you know, just ask everybody, you know, you never know who your next client will be.
Well, especially when you say to them, hey, I just need to get my practice. I'm doing my first 30 faces. Can I practice on your face? And then I jokingly say, you know, if I was a hairstylist, I'd be asking if I could borrow your hair. So it's like, they kind of get it, right? But what's important is that the self-talk before the party was, well, maybe nobody's going to buy anything. Who knows who's going to show up? So we want to change that, you guys, to be like, everyone who needs to be here will be here tonight. And everyone who falls in love with the product is going to take home everything that they want. It's just manifesting what you want to have happen. And I know, Cecilia, that you've got great sights. You've got 2 daughters in their 20s, which I can't wait to get their opinion of the trend report that's tomorrow. And we'll talk about the trend report in a minute, but I'm just super excited. And you are on Shalane's team. You are one of her 4 team members. And I know you've got a couple other team members on here, Shalane. So thank you, Cecile, and congratulations. So your sales were 1,020.
I think it was around 1,025.
Okay. So we have, so you had over $1,000 week. Carrie had over $1,000 week. Now, whether your week was over 1,000 or not, but who had over a $300 week or higher? Anybody else have over a $300 week or higher? Shout it out. We want to hear. Anyone else?
I did the week before. It was the 27th.
And how much was your week, Shalane?
It was 400. It was a 400. I had a party and it was a 400 party.
Nice,
On the
nice.
27th.
Good for you.
And booked another party, but it's a while out. So I need to get some more parties booked.
Yeah, and so
And
that's
start reaching out to more people and saying, practice. I just need to do a practice party, please. I just need to do a practice party.
And once you've done one power start, then the goal is to just do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. 7 faces in a week. It just
yeah.
7, 8 faces, everything magical happens from that. So congratulations. All right. So I would love to do your red jacket debut right now. Lori, did we have anything else that you wanted to cover real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. So Shalane, this is a really big deal. So those of you guys who have your eyes set, so we are putting our national area together. We have 20 months to do this. You guys, I literally need to put pedal to the metal. But gang, here's the deal. I can't do this by myself. I'm looking for at least 4 to 5 consultants in our unit that say, okay, I want to be a part of this vision. I want to be a part of our national area. I want to debut on stage. You don't have to know how to get there, gang. That's what we do together. But you're like, you know what? I really want, because when we become a national area, that allows all of Janice's directors to plug into us for the next 7 years. So I will work 7 more years before we then hopefully we'll have another national offspring and then they can take over. Otherwise we go to the go give area, which is not bad, but it's really a lot better if you have a national. And I would love to be a national. I would love to be your national. So I am looking for 6 of you that are saying, you know what? I might not even know how to get there, but I'm willing. I'm willing. And I do need Lori to be a senior director. So if somebody from Lori's unit is ready to step up and say, you know what? I want it, a 300% increase in pay. So let me know. Let me know if that's a passion of yours or a dream of yours, and let's sit down and talk numbers, and let me show that to you. So Shalane, you came into Mary Kay Cosmetics. You've known Carrie your whole life, basically, because you're about the age of her daughter, and so she's known you since you were really, really little. You came in as the star consultant, and do you want to tell us how you ended up? And this is important for you guys to hear. So your first 2 team members are actually on here. Charmaine is on here.
Nicole was going to try to jump on, but I don't
Nicole is on here as well.
There.
Okay,
hey, Nicole's on. Okay, yeah.
So I got an email that says, congratulations, you have a new unit member. And I go, oh, somebody got a team member. And I click on it. And it says, Shalane has a new team member named Cecile. So I call Shalane. I said, hey, babe, congratulations on your 3rd team member. She goes, I have a 3rd recruit. I said, yeah. She goes, who is it? And I said, her name is Cecile. She goes, I don't know a Cecile. I said, well, apparently she knows you. And so we kind of laughed. So Shalane, tell us really quick the story of how did you end up having Cecile on your team?
So I went into it with, Carrie reached out to me telling me about the $10 deal. I had no idea that it was 50% discount, and she basically thought I'd sign up for the discount. And so I decided, once I watched the consultant training with or the orientation that Janice did, and learned all these things, I was like, I want to just go for it. I'm gonna get the Mary Kay credit card. I'm gonna get a higher inventory level to get the free product and just go for it. So I think that made me a star, or a high, what do you call it, Diane?
You were an
Am I
Emerald
saying
Star
it right?
consultant.
Yes. So so Cecile happens to live not even 15 minutes from me. She's in Hayward, where I'm in Hayward, and she did Mary Kay 12 years ago, Cecile. Am I saying that right? It's more than 10 years ago. I know. No, more 17.
More, it was more than 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
15.
we'll just say more than 10. And she tried these different skincares, and she, loved Mary Kay and wanted to get back to doing something more consistent. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, she wasn't even sure if she wanted to do something with it as far as selling, if she just was going to sign up for the discount and get back into the skincare routine. And she just went on the website and she looked up, Hayward, and she found me and she signed up under my team. So, I mean, this is with, being a month in, or maybe not even at that point.
So
And
just so if you guys don't know what she's talking about, when you sign up, when you set up your website, it's going to ask you what 5 zip codes you're willing to service. And you want to put good, obviously zip codes where you're willing to travel to or whatever. And she put in 5 zip codes. And when Cecile went in to marykay.com and said, where do you want a consultant? Shalane was at the very top of the list because she was a star consultant. This is the plug for why you want to be a star consultant. The star consultant quarter, just a little quick segue, ends June 15th. So I don't care if you have $300 in, anybody could still be a star. You just got to make a decision today so we can start to run. Because you don't want to decide January 12th, by the 15th, you want to be a star and you have nothing in. So we have 3 days. So if that's a passion of yours, but Shalane was a star consultant. So Cecile saw that, didn't even contact you, or no, she contacted you and then said, I want to join your team. And
no, she just signed up. Yeah, she didn't. So then, so I got her information off the system. So I reached out to her and was like, hey, I'm so excited you joined my team. And, we live nearby each other. Let's meet. And we ended up meeting for coffee that I thought would be maybe an hour. And we were there for 3 hours. We found out we have so much in common. I instantly felt like we're going to be friends. And yeah, so it was super exciting because, my first 2 that signed up under me that are both on tonight, Charmaine and Nicole, are both good friends of mine that I've known for a long time. And so to get a third team member that I didn't even know and then meet her and realize she's an awesome person,
and Charmaine's going to be moving to Nebraska, and as soon as she gets moved, we're excited for that to happen. And Nicole, you've got your kickoff party coming up, and so it's going to be super, super exciting. So do you have your box handy?
I do.
Okay, so starting now, every time a red jacket debuts, I'm going to mail them a box if they're not local to me, or hand them a box if they're local, and I seal it up, and they can't open it until their red jacket debut. And then we're going to Carrie, or anybody on here who has a team of 3 can give her advice. So what is that, babe?
It says, Shalane, congrats on your red jacket promotion. Do not open until May 7th. Okay, which I have not opened.
Rip open your box. I can't believe you didn't open it. Good girl.
Okay. Oh God, and I'm holding my phone. Sorry. So.
No, you're all right. Just push that sucker open. And then at our training center, what we used to do is all the reds would stand up and give a tip to the new red jacket. So any of you on here that are red jackets that have a team of 3, you're welcome to give Shalane just a minute, some little tidbit of
sorry. I can't open a box.
What happened to your camera here? No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got scissors to cut the. Okay. Perfect pink. What?
Okay, everybody wants to see what's in your box, babe. Start showing us things.
So there's a pom-pom.
A red pom-pom.
Red pom-pom. There's this Rosa Primo. Shalane, you got this. Diane, make it happen.
Picture of the new suit.
The new suit. And a little
a swatch of the new fabric.
Which looks like the fabric for the suit. And then, oh, congratulations, you're making dreams come true with each goal you achieve on the career path. We celebrate your successes. May they be filled with the blessings of sisterhood and the joys of personal fulfillment as you carry the Mary Kay mission into the future. Believe in your dreams and you will succeed, is a quote from Mary Kay Ash.
And that's your Star Team Builder pin. So that's your pin enhancer, and each one of those stones represents your 3 team members. So
aw, yay.
congratulations. And you'll get another one
And
that
then,
says team leader when you get to 5.
okay. And then, that's a red. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I can't.
It's a red quilted bag that has the word Mary Kay in the front that you can either use it as a purse or use it with samples, or you can use it however, but I try to always give something red.
There it is. It says Mary Kay right there.
It's a quilted case that has the Mary Kay logo on. And there should be also is there not a hand clacker in there too?
There is a hand,
A noisemaker?
oh yes. Oh, haha.
There we go.
Yay! All red stuff.
All red stuff. So
Thank you, Diane.
you are so welcome,
Oh,
my dear. I'm super
wow.
excited. So any reds, I'm going to start with Carrie. So Carrie, what would be, so this Shalane is when we come, have all the reds share a tidbit of advice. So if you are a red jacket, you can come on and unmute. Carrie, what tip of advice would you like to give Shalane?
Well, always talk up. So in other words, when you're upset, go above. Don't always talk down, because if you haven't been there, how can they tell you how to go there? And the second thing is never give up. Just keep talking to people and get parties going. I walked into a polka dot thing yesterday and had 4 people stop me literally because they know I'm the Mary Kay lady, and so I sent them all e-catalogs. So I'm telling you, just talk to people.
Okay.
Great. Is anybody else
You
a red
got
jacket?
this.
I know some of you are on my A team. Is anybody else a red jacket with a team of 3? Lori, what
I was
tip?
going to say, talk to everybody and don't prejudge.
That's a really good tip, Connie. Don't prejudge. In fact, one of the nationals that shared her story today said that she was a very successful RN and she'd been using the product for over 10 years, and she'd gone through 2 consultants in those 10 years. Neither consultant ever shared the opportunity with her. They just assumed since she was a successful nurse, she wouldn't be interested. And now she's a national sales director. The 3rd consultant finally said, why are you not doing this? Like, you need to do this. She's like, what? And she'd been buying their product for 10 years. All right, Lori, what tidbit of advice would you love to give Shalane?
Keep going. Keep going. Yes. And listen, at the end or closer to the end, we will hear from well, she was a red jacket, but she turned it into a director's suit. And so listen how she overcame her obstacles.
Absolutely. And Shalane, my tidbit of advice for you is don't let people with no vision talk you out of yours. You're always going to have people in your life when you say, I'm going to go back to school and get a master's degree, or I'm going to become a bodybuilder, or I'm going to go on this health kick. People are like, you can't do that. And because your excitement, your vision, your passion makes their deadness more apparent. And people don't like being updone, which is why when I literally changed the way I thought 25 years ago, let's just say, there were some girlfriends that I had to distance myself from because they were negative. And I don't have time in my life for negativity. And so when there's gossip or there's negativity, I choose to remove myself from that situation. So because, I mean, literally today, I was already excited when I got up this morning just because God gave me another day. But when I got on that call for the top units, I was just like, okay, now I felt so unstoppable. And I thought, wow, how did that happen in 30 minutes? It's because it's who you hang around. When you hang around big thinking, abundant mentality people, you guys all know what I'm talking about. When you hang out with a relative who cusses and swears, and let's just say they're negative, you start to cuss, swear, and you start to be negative, right? You can't help. You become, Mary Kay used to tell us this, right, Lori? You become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. So Shalane, do you have the next goal? Do you have, I'm totally putting you on the spot. I don't mean to, but do you have a specific goal that you're already working on?
I do want to continue to just talk to people and recruit as well as book parties. I really need to book some parties because like I'm already building a team and I've only had besides my kickoff party, I've only had one party. So I need to just keep talking to people and reach out to people. I do want to reach out to, I used to do Color Street, the nail strips, and so I do want to, I still have that on my radar. I need to reach out to some of those people and be like, hey, I'm gonna give you some nail strips. I sorry that I didn't, kind of fell off. And, by the way, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out a way to say it, but
Well, and there's a lot of good stuff on boards if you want some scripts and stuff. But you know what? I will tell
Yeah.
you guys, if you guys are looking for things inspirational to listen to when you get up in the morning, text me and I'll send you some links, or go on YouTube and type in Tony Robbins. Anything you can listen to of his, I'm not kidding you, whether you're a fan of his or not, it's just a good place to start. You can also type in anything that Pam Shaw and Mary Kay teaches, or anything Stacey James. Stacey James could teach a class on like how to organize your car. You'd want to take the class. Like she is, right, Lori? She is one of the most phenomenal trainers. So just be really careful what you feed your brain. And when you find that little piece of negativity, like I knew that lady was going to cancel, go stop. And if you say it out loud, it helps your brain realize that you don't want to be thinking that. It's like, I don't want to do that anymore. So Shalane, we're super, super excited. In your first 40 days, you've got 14 members. You had over $1,000 retail. You had a $1,400 month last month for your very first month in Mary Kay, and you did your 30 faces. So I'll tell you guys, 8 faces a week. You all can be another Shalane. I mean, she's
Well,
not.
is she gonna do an oath? Excuse me for interrupting.
I'm going to pull up the red jacket oath when I'm showing that video. Yes, I am going to do that. So I just, so you guys, just to be honest with you, this background is at my old townhouse, and I have boxes of inventory, a computer, and that's it in this entire house. The whole house is empty, but these things. And I got 3 orders today for Mother's Day, and I can't find micellar water and pedicure kits to save my soul. They're in one of the 15 boxes of inventory that are packed. So I think tomorrow I'm going to move the rest of my office or the next day. So I've been a little discombobulated. So Lori, what are you trying to show us that doesn't show because of your background? It looks like
I
a baked
know.
potato. What is it? It looks like something wrapped in foil.
No, it isn't. It is let me see here.
Mother's Day thing,
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
nice.
Mother's Day.
pedicure kit.
Yes.
Are those real flowers?
No,
Oh, wow. They look
I mean,
real.
they're flowers, but they're Carrie has it.
Okay, Carrie, tell us what yours is, babe. What is that? Unmute.
Well, this one is the 2-in-1 and the hydrating.
With a heart.
Yeah,
Made
well,
out
there.
Made out of what?
What did you make that heart out of, Carrie?
Go. Here, hold this cue.
Are those little wired lights? What are those? Quentin.
Hi,
So Quentin, what are those?
Some sort of
Savannah.
little flower deals that she picked up. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Where'd you get those, Carrie?
The dollar store.
She always finds them.
Wow. Okay.
And then I just split them in half and made them into a heart.
Okay, those look flippin'
Clever.
adorable.
Aren't they
Clever.
nice? I was so pleased.
Clever. Very
Nice.
clever.
Well, this is the one that I made. It's just got
There you
silk
go.
flowers in the same cardboard box. It's just a satin hand set. But in showing this to a few people, I sold 5 more. I told them they couldn't have this one. I'd make them one. And so I do know the box where satin hands are. That was the only box I pulled aside. But anyway, nice, Carrie. What's that? Oh, that's the hand cream set. Oh, look at everybody holding up
Love
their
it.
boxes. I love it. Jen Goss,
Look
look
at
at Jen.
Jen.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Carrie, I love it.
Awesome.
Jen Goss, that
Great.
is gorgeous. You guys, isn't it amazing what a cute box and some fake flowers will do?
right.
Thank you, Jen.
Oh. Here.
What?
What is that?
How cute.
What is that?
It's perfume and a rose.
Oh.
In a terrarium.
An egg.
Oh my.
Inside an egg. So you guys, I will tell you,
That
we
is
just
Look
got
at
a
these. Yeah, I got these at Target for $5.
wow.
Years ago.
I will tell you guys, you know what? Mother's Day. So here's one thing I wanted to share with you guys really quick. Today is Teachers Nurse Appreciation Day. Yesterday was Teacher Appreciation Day. Mother's Day and Mary Kay's birthday is on Sunday. So I am using as an excuse, I'm honoring for the month of May, all teachers, all nurses and caregivers, and anyone who's a mom, which is probably going to be a lot of people, right? So, or if they have a mom, if they are a mom or have a mom, well, everyone has a mom, even if she's passed, they all have a mom. So that's who I'm honoring this month with a free gift of like a pampering session and a free gift. You all have enough little freebie things you can break open and give away. So Shalane, I will do your red jacket oath in just a minute, but I am super excited. Carrie, thank you for sharing all your creativity. You are so good at that. All right, so let's talk really quick about the new product. First of all, Lori, do you want to just touch base really fast about seminar?
Well, you just need to be there. And so Diane, you didn't set me up for this, but okay.
I know, I'm sorry. Well, okay, so let's just go because I don't want to run out of time. Let's just go to
Yeah,
the
no, we don't. And I still have that, the speaker from last night.
I know, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do the product launch. Now, because my new product is packed, I do know where it is. It's just in all the packing peanuts. It's one of the 11 boxes of inventory I have packed. So I'm going to share a few things with you guys. And then I talked to Cleta Colson today and I said, I'm stealing your video. She was dying. I could care less. So this is the new lookbook. Now, a couple things. You guys want to really pay attention to the color pages in here, because I literally every single time have somebody, for example, biocellulose mask gets a whole talk about on here. So do you have biocellulose in your inventory? Biocellulose is an actual anti-aging hydration mask. And then you want to look at a lot of stuff on the boosters and clinical solutions, a whole double page on that. And I'll show you guys the rest of this and the lips. I'll show you, but this is the kind of stuff someone will say, I'd like to buy that whole smoky mauve look. Well, do you have the stuff to make that smoky mauve look? Do you have those shadows that blush? I don't know. Do you? Do you have, so you just got to be careful. What if they say laid back beauty? I'd like to buy her whole look. I've had people do say, go, I want to get the look on page 22. And they're like, I'm like, okay. And I'm flipping going, what look is on page 22? So I'm going to share with you guys really quick right now. Let me put my glasses on because I've got to go to, so we're going to talk about 10 new products, and then we're going to go to 3 that are on closeout. So give me 1 second to start this. So you guys, so you know the new product, if you did PCP or you were a STAR consultant, okay, you are eligible to get the product on the 10th. If you, hold on a second.
An Ivy League or top 25 university.
Okay, we don't care about that.
The new product.
Okay, so if you were a STAR consultant or you did the preferred customer program, you are eligible to get stuff on the 10th. If you were not a STAR or anything, you can get everything on the 15th. Okay. And so I'm gonna share this with you guys right now, and we're going to screen share. Give me 1 second here so I can show you guys this. You may want to have a little notepad just to jot a few things down because this is going to show you all the stuff that is new.
I'll just tell you about some of these products. I also have them behind me, so I'll show them to you in person too. But of course, these 2 things you already knew about, and they are this is like the big deal, okay? And it's this new skincare, and it's, what is it called?
This is going to be the first skincare any person is going to start using. Then they're going to go to Time-Wise Miracle Set. Then they're going to go to Repair. And so it's going to be a little progression where they can use Mary Kay their whole entire life. And the packaging is super slick. It's got the new logo on, and it's going to be easy for us to sell. Okay. So there's 2 formulas. There's the Mary Kay Hydrating Regimen and the Mary Kay Mattifying Regimen. Both of them have the same freshener and the same scrub. I want to tell you that. But there's a different cleanser and there's a different moisturizer according.
And I will say the toner is alcohol free. And when we did it poolside, the scrub that they're supposed to use twice a week in lieu of their cleanser was almost every girl's favorite step. They're like, I love the scrub. So they loved it. It's got little exfoliating beads in it. And so they all have a cleanser, a moisturizer, and the alcohol-free toner and the scrub.
To which one they need. So if they're more dry, normal to dry, they're going to use the hydrating regimen. If they're more combination to oily, they're going to need the mattifying. And here's something interesting. You kind of might think that every single young woman, 10 to 20 years old would automatically do mattifying. But do y'all know there are some young women and even boys too that have problem with dryness? They do. So this will be something to look at. And as you're doing your facials with these young people, is to see who's more dry, who's more oily, so you get them with the right program. you know? So it's $80 for the whole set. How easy is this? They're all $20 a piece. Guess what? We can, hey, that's one price that we can actually remember, right? We also have this clear brow styling, the clear brow styling gel. That is not back, but we've had it before. Brow gel is what we just used to call it before. Now it's clear brow styling gel. Say that 3 times. It's $14. And we've got these 2 beautiful, you know, every year they do something that they give $1 to the foundation. And so these are the lipsticks over here. And it's a way to pay it forward. It's our Sparkle Cream lipsticks. There's one called Empower. That's this pretty pink one. And then one called Positive Impact. And
You guys
that is
are
this
gorgeous. They're
mauve one. I
absolutely
have the
gorgeous.
mauve one on. And I'm going to show them to you in person in just a second too. And then we have these matte liquid lipsticks. How many of y'all love the matte liquid lipsticks that came out last spring? I loved them. I mean, they stay on all day. And when they started discontinuing, I'm like, wah, give them back. So there's 3 colors, and I'm going to show them to you in person too, but there's Red Noir, Soft Fawn, and Rich Mahogany. So you're going to get your pinks more over here in the sparkle lipstick and more of your neutrals and your matte in this matte, in the matte colors. Here's what's interesting about that. When I first saw them, I thought this kind of looks like fall colors, but I had been on a fashion thing with Miranda Raines, and she told us that browns are in for the summer. Browns and beiges. How about that? So guess what? Mary Kay's right on track. So in case you think, did they mess up? No, that's just what they're wearing. And I've seen it in the stores too. More muted tones like this. Of course, pink's always going to be in, right? And then they also are updating our Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara tube. It's going to be the same formula, but it's in this new tube with the new, right here with the new logo on it. So I wanted to, when you get it, so they're just kind of updating the packaging of these, okay? So let me just stop my share real quick, and I just want to show you the in-person products. So these, they look, to me, in the lookbook, they look really, really dark.
That's what I
But
thought.
these are the colors.
They're
So
beautiful.
you see,
in
they
person.
don't look as dark as they do in the book, do they?
I agree.
You know, this one is called, this is the Rich Mahogany right here. Okay. So it is, if you can see, I mean, it is just it's like a dark mauve, honestly. It's like a dark mauve, maybe with a little bit of brown. Let's try it on my hand. I just got them. Let's open them. You know I'm going to open them anyway. Hang on. They're tight. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this reminds me of. It reminds me of one of the small black tubes that we had that I used all the time. Now I can't remember what it was, a limited edition one. What was the name of that color? But anyway, there it is. So it's kind of honestly, it is kind of mauvey. It's like a dark mauvey berry.
That's beautiful.
Okay. All right. This one is called Soft Fawn. Let me show you it.
You guys in the book, they look a lot darker.
Very neutral.
Mm.
I really like it too. There's that one. Okay. And then this is this red, red nut Nior. Where do they come up with these names? Okay.
Noir.
Yeah, I know.
So
She's
it's
Georgia
kind of a
girl.
cool red, y'all. These are the colors. So
Can you guys all see those shades? So red noir is at the top. Then she's got rich mahogany in the middle. No, soft fawn, F-A-W-N. Soft fawn is the middle. And this rich mahogany is, so I ordered a couple of each. These stay on so well. They do not dry out your lips at all. These are going to be a huge, huge hit. They're $20. These will sell out. I promise you.
doesn't that look a lot prettier than, let me just show you. Like in this
Yeah, this is how
lookbook,
they
so
come
this
in the
is
book.
something for your customers. When I was looking in the lookbook, do you see how dark those look? I mean,
Yeah, they look really
this
dark.
is a lot prettier, is what I'm saying, than it looks on the piece of paper.
Yep.
I would wear any of those 3 colors. I just think they're really vibrant. So those are the colors. They are $20 each. All right. Now these, shut up. Okay, these I'm going to buy, and when I say this, I'm not lying. I'm going to buy these, and I'm going to put probably 5 of them in my bathroom and act like I don't have them. And I'm going to keep them for me, because when they run out, I'm going to say, no, I'm out, because I'm going to have them for me because I love them so much. Okay, so this one is this is the one I have on right now, and it's called Positive Impact. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. Now, I will say that the sparkles are only on the outside. They're not like on the inside. It's still so beautiful though. It is a beautiful color. It's mauve. It's gorgeous. Don't y'all, who loves this color? I just think, and look at this cute packaging. These are 22, by the way. Okay, this is the one really that I think I can't not have it. I love it so much. This one is called
Empower.
Okay, look at this beautiful pink. And it's funny, I've been seeing some people talk about it on Facebook and different things about red. I'm like, y'all crazy. Unless they're talking about the matte one. This is pink. It's pink on me anyway, and it is so pretty. I'm gonna just put some on top of this. You see how pretty that is? I just love it. We're switching it up. You can wear them together. They're creamy. They're so good. I'm telling you, we're going to sell a ton of these. And how you're going to sell it is you're going to buy it and you're not going to feel bad about it at all. You're going to open it and you're going to start wearing it. That's how we're going to sell all 3 of these, is we're going to put them on yourself. And what I would do is put them on, take a picture of yourself, post it on your social media, like hold it up and, have your, do it, and put the name of it, and then do another one the next day, or change shirts and do them all the same day. But I know it's just a little thing, it's just lip color, but people love a new lipstick. So really, really think about just getting all of them, open them up, show them live, post pictures of yourself in them, and you will sell them, because people are always looking for a new lipstick. I love them so much. This is the brow gel, and it looks like a mascara. And you just use it just like you use brow gel. And Gina texted me the other day, she had used it as lash primer. It looks really good too.
Yep.
Her lashes will look like she had fake lashes on. These are
Okay, so that's all we're using of Cleta's product thing. So I will tell you guys, when your customers get the lookbook, don't be surprised when they see those lip colors, because if you just take one of each, and I'm not talking just these. Now, I don't know if she mentioned this, but you guys, these, $1 from the sale of each of these globally goes to help the Mary Kay Foundation. So it says, since 2008, the Mary Kay Global Pink Changing Lives Cause Empowered Program has impacted more than 6 million women and their families by partnering with more than 3,000 organizations around the world, donating more than $17 million. So you want to post, you want to get this kind of a word out. Does that make sense? So here's the 2 sparkles, and I would literally just post these like this. And you guys will see a lot of stuff. Here's make an impact that's all hue. Isn't that cute? And then again, the clear brow tint I'm excited about, but the liquid lip colors in this book, they look, in fact, that's one of the reasons why I didn't order as many of the mahogany one, because to me in this book, they look super dark.
Very dark.
But on her hand, they look amazing. Yep, see them on Lori's hand. And you guys, I will tell you, this time is all limited edition. The brow gel is not, the skincare is not, but everything else is. So before I have Lori show her video, I'm gonna hold up my phone for lack of time. I hope all of you guys are part of the Mary Kay Facebook group. Oops, sorry about that. So this Mary Kay Facebook group, all week this week, they are going to be launching all the new stuff. Everything that they post is shareable. So are you utilizing this? Are you utilizing what they're showing? So for example, today they launched this young lady, independent beauty consultant, Cassandra Kennedy, blesses us with her Mary Kay go-to look. It's a shareable video. Are you guys posting this? You guys could post this tonight to show for tomorrow. The day underneath that, 4 steps, 5 products, 1 regimen. It's all about repair. Are you posting that? These are shareable, trending videos. This one I love. Did you know you can apply the nourishing oil all over, including your face, your cuticles, your elbows? Here's a young mom. sharing the nourishing oil. So are you guys utilizing all these videos that the company has on the Mary Kay Facebook group? Now, this week specifically, they are doing all the new product. So I do want to share with you guys really, really quick, if I can pull this up super fast, which hopefully I can if it lets me log in. I want you guys to know that if you have never done this before, I would highly encourage you to go to the digital zone and do the Mary Kay. Oh my, Lori, I'm totally drawing a blank. I'm sorry. It's the thing where it tells you what to post on what day and what to share. What are they?
Oh, it's the playbook.
Thank you. The digital playbook. It literally says, like, on May 3rd, post this and say this. On May 5th, post this and say this. So, okay, my computer's not cooperating. So you guys go on Mary Kay in Touch, and you're looking for the digital playbook. It might be under digital resources, but look for the May digital book, right? And Laura, I love those earrings on you. The May digital playbook. And you're going to want to, if you are not a techie person or you are not a creative writer, like I'm pretty techie, but I'm not a creative writer. So I will take their verbiage and it'll say, and if you want to personalize it, go on camera with this particular lip color and say this. So they literally take this month's and say, put this lipstick on and say, this lipstick could be changing the lives of women all over the country or all over the world because it's one of the Mary Kay Foundation lipsticks. Does that make sense? So the new
Rachel's
product,
really
you guys,
good at that,
I'm
Rachel.
super excited. Now let's talk about ways really, really quick how to sell the new skincare line. There is on our Facebook page, and I borrowed this. I'm going to screen share a couple things really, really quick before Lori shows this video. This will all be added to boards as well. This is the generic thing. If I were you guys, I would steal this flyer. It says, moms join our test panel, looking for moms with daughters. Now I'm going to change this because I wanted to say 11 to 24 years old, because this is really designed for all of those ages, not just 12 to 16. If they're 18, I want them to come. So I'm going to change this to say 11 to 24 or whatever, to test, try, and evaluate a new skincare line just for that age group. Moms will use a different skincare line. Date, time, place, gifts for all who attend. Here's a perfect professional thing. Now, if it's past Mother's Day, we can put a white box over this and put a group, something else here. So this is a great test panel. So could you guys reach out to a Girl Scout troop in your area? Does the leader of the Girl Scout troop want to have all the girls learn about taking care of their skin? Absolutely. So just so you guys know, on Monday, the 13th of May, we will be at the Concord Plaza Hotel launching this. I just did a booth event and I had about 5 women. I said, well, what are you doing on Monday? Because I had a daughter with them. I said, do you have a daughter between 11 and 24? And they go, I do. And if the girl was 11, if the girl herself was young 20s, I said, oh my gosh, can you bring a friend and can you bring your mom? So the goal is to get as many people to try the product. But if you guys walked in with 6 to 8 guests on that Monday, you're going to walk out with a really, really successful night. We have a ton of Kate Spade. We have Kate Spade to give away, free product, drawings. We will weave marketing in as well. But you guys could use this for any test panel. You could have a test panel yourself. And oh, by the way, the one product they didn't show is the skincare, the new skincare sets come in deluxe minis. So both the dry to normal and the combo to oily. So what I'm going to do is if the mom buys the $80 set, I'm going to let her get the $22. I believe it's 22, but let me just confirm. I believe it's a $22. Yes, the travel size is 22. I'm going to give it to them at half off. So when they purchase the $80 skincare, they can get the travel set for 11 bucks. Every mom is going to buy the travel set. The reason I wanted to do that is because guess what the travel set's going to go? When she goes to the sleepover with her friend, and then her friend goes, can I try your Mary Kay skincare? How do I get that? Here, call my Mary Kay lady where I got it. Does that make sense?
Make sure your stickers are on.
Yeah, make sure your stickers are on your cleanser or whatever. So you want to make sure when you're ordering these. Now, surprisingly, we did 13 daughters and 12 moms. And of the ones that I sold, 3 of the group of us, 3 were dry to normal, 2 were combo to oily, which really surprised me because I figured it was going to be all combo to oily and no dry to normal. But because these girls are athletes and they're in the sun and stuff, a couple of them had drier skin. So, okay, one last thing, you guys, is there are some great contests out. We are helping our national Janice cross the finish line. This year, it's all about size. I don't mean to be funny, but it is all about unit size. And so our unit needs to grow to 179 or Janice can't count our whole unit. She can't count some of us unless we get to 179. So what that means is this month we need to add 12 new people. So I came up with these gorgeous cosmetic bags that match our tweed suit. No matter whose unit you're in, you will get a gift when you add a team member in May. But if you are in my unit, I need to know, text me and said, I will commit to adding at least one. I just need to know who's committed to adding one. I need 12 people to add one. I'll go add 4 or 5. And the company is doing a gold medal challenge. When you add 5 agreements, it's not even whether they order 5 agreements this month. When you go to seminar, you get the beautiful bracelet and the charm that says a big G. It's a gold G for gold, for the, gold medal. You'll get the necklace, the bracelet and the charm from Mary Kay Corporate when you get a gold medal only this month. Okay. And then of course we're promoting the Mary Kay Confident and that online thing. If you do it by Mary Kay's birthday, the 12th, you get an additional gift, but you have the whole month to do it. We will have a graduation with certificates and everything at the end. Okay. All right. So Lori, without further ado, would you like to cue up the video?
Yes,
And
I will.
this gal's story will blow you away, you guys. Like
It
literally
is.
blow you away.
Let's see, for purposes of time, let me just see what minute she's on here. Oops, we gotta get us. I moved us and then I need to move on.
You might have to share sound too, Lori.
Here, I did.
Okay.
I did share the sound. Let me see where she is in her story because I didn't want to go over time here, 34 to 43. Okay, let me just, you might hear some of this again, but that's okay. This woman was a personal use consultant for a long time, like 30 years. And she just decided that it was time for her to step up. She worked her way to be a vice president of this healthcare organization. And she overcame incredible obstacles. She gave some advice. You may hear it again. That's okay. Stay plugged in and connect with your wife. Figure out why are you doing this, and stay connected and stay plugged in. She said that was the difference that was made for her. Okay, let me see. All right, let's
And
start.
Lori, before you hit play, can I mention
Oops.
one thing really quick? There are 3 products that are being phased out. I promised all of you guys I would share these with you, and I forgot 3 items that are being phased out. Oil mattifier is being phased out. If they really need a product like that, they can use the new Mary Kay Skincare Combo Oily Moisturizer. Cityscape for women's perfume is also being phased out. Not the men's, just the women's, and all the botanical skincare because it's being replaced with the new skincare. So those are the 3 things that are going to be gone. All right, Lori, take it away.
And then a severance package, and that's it. Bye. So all those
telling-
years invested, where
she's telling
think
that you
about
just
that
got
as
laid
you're
off.
building your, you're in red, means you've started your path. Keep going. You definitely don't want to let anything stop you from just pursuing what you really do want to do. And even if it takes 2 jobs, 3 jobs, I think, Maria said she's still got 3 jobs. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But here's what I want to share with you. So I kind of viewed, this is going to be easy, right? I'm going to leave this corporate thing and I'm going to go build my Mary Kay business. And by the way, I had a business that I did medical transcription 20 some years ago, had my own business. I thought I got this. Well, I had to really humble myself because I didn't have it. I didn't understand the business model. And what you want to impart to your team members as much as to yourself is learn the entire opportunity. Learn how you get paid, learn how you make money, learn all of those career paths. What do you need to do to get to each level? Because you will kind of be disappointed if you think, okay, I'm going to do DIQ and you don't know what that means, right? I think, Maria, when you said that, I was like, yeah, I get that, because I really didn't understand. I just said, of course I'm going for director, but what did that mean to me? I really had to learn it kind of by stumbling, falling, getting back up, having the skin knees, but that's the determination that everybody really needs to make sure that they bring. So I also will say this, as you are pursuing your dream and your passion, and Mary Kay offers an amazing opportunity to all of us, you will have barriers. You're going to have challenges, and be prepared for that. So I'll tell a little bit of what I've been through in the last just 12 months. So I am my brother's guardian. He is a disabled individual, and that happened when my parents were killed when I was 24 years old in a drunk driving auto accident. So I've been his guardian for my whole life. Well, he needed brain surgery in February. Well, that's when I was let go, right? So that could have been a reason.
You
I
got
think we
laid
always look
off
for
and
those,
brain
"Oh,
surgery,
maybe
same
I
month."
should wait, right? I'm gonna do this after this surgery or after this thing. So I said, no, I'm gonna keep going, and we'll get him through this. And so did that. Was it easy? No. And then come May, my husband started having a lot of health problems and health issues. Well, right before seminar last year, in fact, the day before, he had to have surgery. And of course, that did not go well, and I had to cancel. I couldn't go to seminar. Well, again, here's another reason that any one of us could have rationalized and said, okay, well, maybe this isn't the right time for me, right? Now I got this going on.
Or it's a sign.
Not even a month later, he was diagnosed, or, we were shared that he had terminal prostate cancer that, was not curable. He's going to need chemo, blah, blah, blah. So again, I just kept my focus of, first of all, I wanted nothing more. I did not want to go out in the job market and try and find anything else. I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew I wanted this to be my next career path. So staying focused is my theme here, if you're not getting that. And having the tenacity, I heard those words from, both Christina and Maria, and I think that the most important thing is just saying, okay, well, yeah, that this is happening, but think of all it, and I don't know, everybody's on here from probably 18 to wherever. I won't put numbers on the more senior people on the call, but we've lived through lives, right? We've had families, young kids, maybe we've worked 3 jobs, maybe we've been pursuing our masters, our bachelors, whatever it is. We do all of this and we're juggling, right? So why does it have to be that we look for those reasons to maybe say, well, this is not the right time for Mary Kay? It is the right time. It's always going to be the right time, because this is you. If this is really what you want to do in changing lives. And Christina, I love your passion for it, because it touches my heart as well. Every time I sit with a woman and every time I try and share. And I think that's the other important thing, is make sure every woman, it isn't just about, hey, this is what you can get started as, and give them the small picture. Let them see the big picture. So seminar is an awesome opportunity to bring people along, but you've got to make sure that they understand the actual opportunity. It's not a transactional sell some lipstick and move on to the next customer. We build relationships, right? We build networks and family. We become a family with our customers, and we change their lives. So I got into DIQ November 1st, November, December, January, February. Was it easy? No. Did I continue to realize what I didn't know? Yeah. And that was the humbling part. When I say humble, understand that no matter where you are, like, maybe there was a little bit of ego on my part, because I'm thinking, well, I've just done what I've done, right? This can't be too hard. But you can't just step into something you've never done and do it, like it's easy peasy. So I did embrace the leaders and the women that I saw and knew that were doing this, because nobody's going to be able to show you how to do something any better than someone who's like Janice, amazing career. My God, I had 40 years, 42. Dawn's got 38. So I looked to those people to say, wow, let me just, whatever they're telling me to do, let me go do it, right? It may not be comfortable. It may not make sense. I may not even understand the why, but I just kept doing that. So, as I was at Career Conference in Dallas, Fort Worth, this is, again, these barriers. And I think it's pretty clear that somebody was like after my heels saying, no, you're not going to do this. And when someone tells me that I shouldn't, or I can't do something, that just kind of ignites me to say, yes, I can, I will. But I was at Career Conference and my cousin passed away.
Oh.
So again, these are just things that you say, God, here I am at a career conference, right? And then not even a month later, a very dear uncle of mine passed away. So the last part of my DIQ story is I was literally in getting ready to walk into his church service, the uncle that passed, and I had a incredibly ugly, terrible fall and fell on my right hand and broke a couple bones in my hand. And I had just not made DIQ because I fell short. And I had just submitted my next round, to go into DIQ for the second round. And I'm like, wow, God, what are you trying to tell me something? Or is this just the test? And it's a constant test, I think, to say, do you really want this bad enough? Because if you want it bad enough, none of this matters, right? Because every day you wake up, there could be something that is one's life. So you can empower the next woman and tell her that, yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are more. Yes, you can do this. If I can do this, so can you, and sometimes we don't want to make it look easy. If it looks too easy, then they try and start, then, they're going to get discouraged and think, no, I'm not good enough, or no, this is too hard, or I can't do it. So there's
Okay,
just so
I
much
think that's good,
that
right?
you'll learn. And I think the person.
Did you want to hear the rest?
That's good. So what I love about that is talk about obstacles. Good Lord, between breaking her hand, her husband getting prostate cancer, a dear friend
lost her
dies, her
cousin,
uncle dies.
her-
I mean,
Yeah, her son, brother who she was caring for had brain surgery.
yeah. I mean, you guys, and so some people can look at that as a sign, or some people can look at that and say, God is testing, or the devil's trying to pull you away from your goals and your dreams. So are you going to allow somebody to derail you, or are you passionate about what you want to do? And so it depends on how determined you guys all in your lives. I don't care if you're 20 years old listening to this, there's been some instance in your life where you had to put your head down with that, Janice always calls it the cone, but like when the racehorses run like this, they do that so that the racehorses don't pay attention to anybody else but them, the horse, and the finish line. They don't want to look at all the noise around them. And so I will tell you guys, you're going to have noise. You're going to have noise this week. You'll have noise tomorrow. You'll have noise as you work toward your goal. Will you allow those to pull you aside? I don't know. I hope not. And so when you do, I want you guys to remember that 2 or 3 minutes in the morning, remember 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, visualizing your win, what it's going to look like, that debuting. I mean, Shalane, I'm hoping that you're visualizing going across stage at seminar with all the applause, with the lights in your eyes. You won't even be able to see. Janice and I and Carrie will be down on the floor screaming and yelling for you, going, Shalane, over here, look, smile. And you'll be walking across stage, getting your brand new free red jacket. Who's going to walk across with her? Who is committed to walking across with her? If the company's going to give you $100 and whatever jacket, for heaven's sake, take the jacket. As long as you did a $600 order last month, you are on target to do that exact thing that she did. If you missed your 6 last month, you can't get the company's red jacket free, but that doesn't mean you still can't become a red jacket or a DIQ or whatever. So, Lori, thank you for playing that. You guys, thank you for having an amazing week. Congratulations, both Cecile and Carrie. You both had $1,000 weeks. You'll be both getting a prize in the mail. Anytime your weeks are over 300, always let me know that. And Shalane, really quick, can you unmute yourself really fast? I've got the oath. I Googled it. You ready?
Okay.
As a star recruiter, I pledge.
As a star recruiter, I pledge.
Look how trusting she is. She doesn't even know what I'm going to say. To live true to the golden rule philosophy.
Wait, say it again.
To live true to the golden rule philosophy.
To live true to the golden rule philosophy.
To encourage and support my team members.
To encourage and support my team members.
With love and respect.
With love and respect.
To lead by example.
To lead by example.
And to carry on Mary Kay's mission.
And to carry on Mary Kay's mission.
By extending the Go Give spirit.
By extending the Go Give spirit.
To everyone I meet.
To everyone I meet.
This I pledge.
This I pledge.
As a brand new star team builder.
As a brand new star team builder. Woo! Oh, wait. Woo!
All right, you got it, girl. And Lenore, congratulations. Lenore's already finished half of her MK connections. She will have it done by May 12th. Oh, Lenore, I'm so proud of you. Have you learned a lot, Lenore? I know you're a little seasoned, but have you learned anything? Or is it all stuff you already knew?
I have learned a lot, and I'm honestly finding some parts really difficult, like the botanicals. I'm not getting them in the right order, so it's like, okay, I have to go back. But I'm also really encouraged by what I already know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I didn't know I knew that.
Yep.
So, and it's really excellently put together.
Yes. And I love how on trend it is with working virtual and social media. They have a lot of virtual and social media stuff. So you guys promised me you were all going to get a certificate that says that you've completed it. It'll be a certificate. I'll get Janice to sign them because I will see her this weekend for Mother's Day because she'll be here from Texas. And I want you guys to know how much Lori and I all love and appreciate you guys. You every week have a choice of whether you're going to call in or not. You know we'll always be here. We're here for you. But I will tell you guys, please take what I said to heart. I did it earlier, training at 6 o'clock on how to change your mindset. I will upload both of these real quickly to YouTube. And I'm just excited. I can't wait to see you guys. Oh, you guys, I almost forgot to announce tomorrow night, Miranda Reigns is doing this whole thing on fashion. This is not a Mary Kay thing specifically. She talks about trends, what shoes are going to be hot for summer, what colors of clothing. Last year, she said, everyone will be in denim, denim shirts, denim jackets, denim jeans. And sure enough, I went to a concert literally the next week and everyone was in denim. It was so funny. So her trends are going to be all about trends of color, trends with shoes, accessories, clothing. Anybody, if you text somebody and say, I consider you a fashionista in my life, I need you to be on tomorrow to give me your opinion. Janice is giving away over $300 worth of Kate Spade and Mary Kay. So my challenge to you is to get 5 guests on. If you have 3 on, you get a gift from me, but I would go for 5. So if you want 5 on, you got to confirm 8 or 9 guests. All right. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thanks, Diane.
You're welcome. Congratulations, Red Jacket. Woohoo.
Thank you.